them don't want to risk a turnover, put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 33-yard line.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Breeze took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Joe Hayden
in need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the Steelers' 23-yard line.
Play action. Breeze. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. So that'll back him up 5. That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. Now they'll throw with Breeze. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Rashard Higgins there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
He was taken down by
Damon Arnett up to make the tackle.
a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger. James Washington was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Jordan Berry to
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
at their own 30-yard
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes this just a few red zone before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now Breeze. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and goal from the 1. That is caught by Rice for a Miami touchdown. Jerry Rice in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. So 2 quarters down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Dolphins 14. Steelers nothing.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
With that, let's look ahead to Week 5, Charles. Some of the big games coming up as we continue into October. Starts with a good one Thursday night, 3-1 Bucks, the 3-1 Chicago Bears. That's Brady versus Foles. I'm sure we'll hear plenty about that. And then
and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
James Washington.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
The Dolphins take over.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing. Hang on, it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Breeze.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Rashard Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
It took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Ryan Switzer on the return.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass intended for James Conner.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Switzer on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger going to get this one to Conner. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Well, being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. Chubb. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
A 6-yard pickup.
Now a play fake. Breeze sliding out of the pocket to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Roethlisberger, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Intended for Eric.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.